Hey people, this is Talem Splash, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. This episode's gonna be a little bit shorter. Finished already? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not finished with this video, I just started. So yeah, this one's gonna be a little bit shorter because I only have a half hour to record, because it is really late and I got work tomorrow. And I was really hoping to record this earlier, but I mean, it always happens where, you know, you have the, like, at least for me, you have like the evening to record, and then you end up just not getting that much done, because I had to go shopping and I had to make dinner. Oh my gosh, so much stuff. Like every weekend, or not every weekend, every evening, I feel like those precious 6 hours that I have when I get home, just they fly by, and then I gotta go to bed just to go to work the next day. It's getting crazy. Anyway, I'm not gonna complain about that. We have to talk to people to investigate people. I'm sorry, I'm not focused here. We have to investigate around Jahara to see if we can learn anything about the Nethicite, and we can do that by talking to the Gareth. And there is actually one Gareth that we can talk to. Over here on, we want to talk to this one right here, and he's like, hey, how's it going? No, I think it's this one. No, it's definitely this one. High Chief Zayalu. And this is like, it goes to like a little cutscene. Oh, what is this? More humans come to visit us? A little bigger this time, but no matter. You need not tell me anything. You know, oh my gosh, focus, dude. I know you have come to our village to learn of the stones, the Nethicite. We Gareth have the knowledge of this, passed down from father to son, mother to daughter. Some of it remains. Some of it has been lost to history's sands. I know nothing of the stones. You must speak to the Great Chief. He alone holds the deep knowledge of these things. He alone remembers all the tellings. Cross the bridge to the north, and there you will find him. There are watchers at the bridge, so I think it'll be best to speak with War Chief Cipinello. He's the guy that we met in the beginning, or at the end of last episode. So yeah, man, I was really hoping to do more, but I gotta get to bed. I'm like so exhausted. Yeah, he gives us this Jaya stick, and you actually could sell it if you want to. What I highly recommend you don't sell it, because then it affects the reward you get at the end of this sort of cutscene chain here. I think if you don't sell it, you get a crossbow. If you do sell it, or if you don't give it to him, then you get something else. But we are gonna give it to him, so let's go ahead. Is that what you carry? Is it a Jaya stick? Yes, it is. The High Chief has given this to me. I shall receive it. I thank you for bringing it to me. Now, what did you learn what you wished? No, we didn't really talk to the people. No, do not tell me. It is written clear upon your face. So even the High Chief could not help. Then you must meet with the Great Chief. I would meet this Great Chief. Sounds good. Yes, it is true. The Great Chief may know something that would aid you. Yet arranging an audience may be quite difficult. Oh, here's Ash. I must learn more about the Nethicite. I cannot turn back now. Please tell your Great Chief that I am of the royal line of Dalmasca, a direct descendant of the dynast King Wraithwall. If the Gareth have passed down knowledge of the stones, they must know of the Nethicite that the dynast king once held. Do you have proof of your heritage? I do not. I have looked into your eyes, and I have seen that you speak the truth, human child. I give you my trust. The Great Chief is ahead, across this bridge. Alright, cool. Alrighty. So yeah, now we can actually move on past here. And yeah, like I said, I am going to start these cutscenes just because we don't have too much time, but I want to make some progress, and we do have a lot of cutscenes to watch in this one. So it'll be a bit of a story time today, and the next episode we'll get more into you know, full-on development of our characters in stats and stuff, and selling loot and grinding for Gil and all that stuff. The Great Chief is ahead. Will you meet with him? Yeah, we also have some hunts to do next episode too. So I just feel bad because this is the only FF12 I'm actually uploading this week. But it's better than nothing, I guess. Like Mighty Number 9 said when they released their game, it's better than nothing. I would hope this is a little bit better than nothing. It's pretty good, in my opinion. These cutscenes are awesome.
This Nethicite, you have used it.
It was not I who used it. Indeed, I had hoped you could show me how. Thus I've come.
You do not know the workings of the stone, then we are no different.
What?
In ages past, the gods made a gift of Nethicite to my people. But the manner of its use eluded us. Displeased by our failure, the gods took back their stones. They chose instead to give them to a Yum king, called the Dynast King. He used the Nethicite's power to bring peace to a troubled time. It is a curious thing. Though the blood of King Wraithwall flow through your veins, you cannot wield Nethicite.
Cannot wield it? So then, am I to understand you can't tell me how to use the stone?
Though it shame me so to admit, here before me stands a descendant of the Dynast King himself, and I can accord her no help at all. Still, even if you knew how to use the Nethicite, you would find it of small avail. The mist collected in the stone over ages past is lost, and with it, the stone's power. It will be your posterity who wield the stone in ages yet to come. This stone is devoid of power, empty, yet full of thirst, a terrible longing to drink the world dry. The power of men and of magic, of good and of evil. It is often those who desire Nethicite whom the Nethicite itself desires.
Larsa?
Hey, it's Larsa. That's awesome. Good to see him. Oh, I love this part of the game coming up. It's so much fun. This whole upcoming chapter is just amazing. Oh, this cutscene's good too. I think when I first played this game, this was the first cutscene that like truly grabbed me, and I was like, all right, this is my favorite Final Fantasy. And I don't know, I love it so much.
To Baromi says.
I say we ought leave tomorrow. I was going to wait for my escort to return, but meeting you here has presented a great opportunity. This terrible war can be stopped, but I will need your help to do so.
A war?
You know the Marquis Ondor leads a group of insurgents. Your pardon. He leads a large resistance force against the Empire. Lady Ash, neither of our countries can afford this now. The Rosarian Empire would stir. They would aid the resistance and use this aid as a pretext to declare war on Arcadia, and Arcadia would have no choice but to answer. Lady Ash, let us go to Bur Omasace. With the blessing of His Grace, the Grand Kiltius Anastasis, you may rightly wear your crown and declare the restoration of the Kingdom of Dalmasca. As Queen, you can call for peace between the Empire and Dalmasca and stop Marquis Ondor.
For peace? How dare you say that? The Empire attacked us, stole all we hold dear, and you would have me save them from war?
Dalmasca would be the battlefield. What if Nethicite were used on Rabanasta? You know my brother would do this. Forgive me. I presumed overmuch. I could think of no other way to avoid bloodshed. If you cannot trust me, then please, take me as your hostage.
Rustler.
You saw him, didn't you? Like at the King's tomb.
So you did see him too. But why?
It's strange. Before, I didn't even know what you looked like. And the prince? I barely knew there was a prince. Who knows? Maybe the person I saw was my brother.
Bush told me about him.
He enlisted right at the end. But for what? He knew he couldn't win.
To protect something.
How can he protect anything when he's dead? Was it different for Prince Rastler? Did that make sense? Hating the Empire, getting revenge, it's all I ever thought about. But I never did anything about it. I mean, I realized there was nothing I could do. It made me feel hollow, alone. And then I'd miss my brother. I'd say stuff like, I'm gonna be a sky pirate, or some other stupid thing. Just anything to keep my mind off it. I was running away. I needed to get away from his death. That's why I followed you. You know what? I'm through with it. I'm through running. I'm ready to find my purpose. To find some real answers. Some reasons. If I stick with you, I think I will.
I wish I knew.
I'll find him.
Man, when I saw that cutscene the first time, that was like what confirmed it in my mind. Like, oh man, this is my favorite. I love the theme of this story. This like whole finding, resolve. Final Fantasy IX does this a lot too.
I will accompany you to Mount Baromises.
But I experienced it here
I'd
first.
hoped you'd say yes. I'm glad.
My heart is not set. I still have questions. I hope to find answers along the way.
I had other reason to invite you. There is someone I'd like you to meet, waiting on Baromises.
Who is that?
An enemy, and an ally also. You will just have to wait and see for yourself.
That Larsa likes his secrets.
He does not mean ill by it.
He's not bad. At least for an Imperial.
Holy Mount Baromises stands at the northern end of the Yacht Remuda. Once we're in Yacht, we need not fear pursuit by their airships.
Don't get your hopes up. You remember the Leviathan sailed straight over the XII, right up to Wraithel's tomb. Skystone that works even in Yacht. You know, Nethersight's behind it. Little wonder they're so keen on the stuff.
And what is it you're after, Balthier? You're a welcome hand and a great aid, but why?
Worried I'm out to steal the Nethersight, eh? Can't say I'm unaccustomed to people doubting my intentions. Nothing could be further from my mind. Shall I swear by your sword or some such?
Apologies, but I needed to know where you stand. Her Majesty depends on you, and you seem to have an interest in the stone.
I'm only here to see how the story unfolds. Any self-respecting leading man would do the same.
That's fair. All right, so yeah, Larsa joins the party as guest, and actually those cutscenes weren't as long as I thought they'd be. I thought in my head that they were going to be like 20 minutes, but they're not actually too long. Anyway, we're here, and here's War Chief Supinello. So you will leave? Yeah, we're on our way out. It's a pretty short trip. Take this as a token of our parting. And we get the Paramina crossbow. Oh, sorry, a recurve crossbow, not a Paramina crossbow. I think in vanilla it was Paramina crossbow. Unless I'm thinking of something else. If you would ride a chocobo, you may. I've spoken with the Moogle. She will not charge you for your first use of the chocobos. Cool, awesome. We'll actually save that. We'll save that for later. There's a part later where I'll probably want to ride a chocobo, but like, I don't know. I don't like to ride it right away because I want to like explore the Osmond Plain more. Anyway, so we can go ahead and slide that recurve crossbow. It's a really good crossbow for Balthier, or any time mage you happen to have. It's 58 attack, so definitely put that on. I'm gonna go ahead now that we have a little bit more time. I guess we'll do some we'll do some like shopping and stuff because there is over here. One other thing before I end it off. It's the Nana. It's my favorite animal in Final Fantasy XII. Hard to see. Look at it. It's so adorable. It's a green. It's a green cowbird chicken thing, and it's amazing. Like, look at that thing. It's just noshing on the flat grass, but still, I love those. They're so cool. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk to the shop person over here. Hello, Gareth Trader. Do you need anything? Yes, we do. So let's go ahead and sell all the stuff that we have that we don't need. which is pretty much everything here, apart from when we get to our pocket. We don't need braid wool, turtle shell. Actually, that's some pretty good money. I know this part gets kind of tedious, but we gotta do it. That's part of the game. We gotta manage your funds, and Final Fantasy XII definitely takes managing your gil into. It's definitely a skill. It's very easy to overspend, and I'm very guilty of overspending all the time here. So we don't have a samurai. We can get an iron pole for Vaughn or flame tongue. I'm gonna get a flame tongue because Pinello really needs it. Because she just has the ancient sword. You have the little handgun, so you're okay. Honestly, maybe I might switch them around because I would like Ash to have the better one. Not just that's just because I'm biased though. So Slasher, we don't need any of that stuff. Technically, we could get Slasher for Ash, but I don't think it's a big deal because she still has a pretty good sword. Iron Pole, I will get. That's 4,000. You know what's fine. We're gonna be grinding for Gil really soon here, so I'm just gonna wait on it, and then we'll have a lot more. And then when we get to the next shop, then we can buy even more stuff. I'm not buying high potions. I'm not sure if those were ours or if Larsa added some into our inventory. He definitely will. He'll still use them just like in Vanilla 12, but he uses our own stock now. That's something to watch out for. Now these spells. We want Stona for sure. Fyra will take, and the rest of these I'll wait. We can get Aqua, I guess. Water, Aqua. Yeah, the only water level spell in this game is just Aqua. There's no Aquaga or Aquara, just Aqua. It's a shame. There is, I think, an Aquara moat, and I know that enemies can use. No, I think it's a water moat or just an Aqua moat, and then enemies can use water gut on you, but that's all there is. Anyway, let's go back here. Defense. Does anyone need a big boost in defense? That's just a shield. We'll come back once we have more money. For now, I'm just gonna get this iron pole for Vaughn, and with that, I think we're good. Yeah, he's telling us about monographs. So yeah, I'm sorry this video couldn't have been a little bit longer, but I'm trying really hard to sort of fix my sleep schedule because it's really out of whack right now, and I could totally record for the next hour and just keep on going, but I need to be responsible here because I do have to get up in 5 hours or so. For work, and I don't want to be a mess because every time I think, all right, it's fine, I can get by on 4 hours, I end up being a total mess the next day. And this is some cool. I used to always love looking at this river, by the way, just because it seems like it goes on for such a long time. It's like there's so much land there that I would love to just go walk in on and just explore, like that tower over there, and on the other side too. Oh, sorry, Gareth Warrior. The other side too is just like. It just keeps on going, and it's really pretty. The Stroby Step, another area we'll get to later on, also does that a lot, and man, I wish there's some areas that you can't get to that I really wish I could. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this shorter episode. It's kind of like my older episodes, actually, the length of this episode. That's kind of nice, I guess. But anyway, I'll see you next time. We're gonna do some real good stuff. We're gonna be, grinding some gil. There's a really nice gil grinding spot coming up. We're gonna be doing some hunts, and we're gonna watch some more cutscenes. So it should be fun. All right, see you guys there. See you guys then, rather. Good night. I need sleep, clearly. All right, bye-bye.